Zhoran Mamdhani is making a lot of waves out there. A lot of people are supportive, and many are very frightened of his political views, his thoughts on Israel, and many are ready to do him in, if you will, if I might say. Now, I'm an emissary of the Lubavitcher Rebbe, and the Rebbe was very clear not to take a political stance, although we should get involved in politics in choosing the right candidate that would best serve Jewish needs, Jewish values, and therefore I would have a thought about his politics as I do of many politicians. And the truth is, all politicians are very self-serving, serving the fact that they want to maintain or gain power, maintain power, and not necessarily do they do what's best for the people, but what they do, what is expedient for them. And therefore, their opinions can change, as we see often with politicians. There's another point, and that is unless someone is an outright, at least for me, an anti-Semite, and saying he has no desire to do anything with Jews and hates Jews, or for that matter, another group, but this is the discussion here, then any such individual that isn't outright in such a manner, which I don't think he is, I don't believe so, they're created in the image of God, and therefore they need to show them respect to the person. Not necessarily do we have to respect their beliefs, but to the person we do. And furthermore, when we do show respect to such an individual, because politics is about expediency, is about self-serving needs, and therefore people can flip-flop, when we engage such an individual in that respectful manner, things could change. When they see that we are interested in a common welfare of a particular community or particular needs, then it's possible. I don't say that it'll always happen, but we've seen it happen in the past. So first of all, they're created in the image of God. There needs to be respect, period. Not because I'm going to gain something from you. I respect for you. I respect you because you are created in the image of God. Again, barring, of course, truly hateful and despicable things that are said, not based on politics merely. Right? And in the end, you might have to work with this individual in New York. And therefore, when you fight the individual, then you just put him more into the corner where he comes from, where you don't fight that individual, but you work with them. Then you might bring them more to the middle or to another side even, and have them flip in their political beliefs. That's a very different take on things. Now, again, I'm not suggesting for a moment that to buy into the politics of this individual or another individual. What we need to look at, what aligns mostly an individual in their beliefs that align with Torah values, Jewish teachings, and ethics, then that's the individual that we want to have in power. But if in the end it's someone who isn't as aligned as the person that we voted for, well, we're going to work with that person rather than fight that person, work with that individual and try to bring them closer to the values and the needs of, of your community. That's the Jewish way. That's the Lubavitcher Rebbe, the way he taught us on how to deal in politics. Hence, we stay apolitical. In openly, we do not, as a emissary of the Rebbe, the Lubavitcher Rebbe, we do not stand behind a particular candidate, although we may vote for a particular candidate and we may have strong feelings that this candidate would be better for the Jewish community and for the general community at large. But whoever's in power, we need to work with them because we need to create a world of good. What are your thoughts about that?